Good morning, everybody. It's Saturday. Ignore my crazy hair that I've got going on. I just had it tied up to sleep since I had washed my hair last night. I don't like wet hair on my pillow. So it is Saturday morning and we are going to be doing lots of things today. So I thought I might bring you along for the day. That's kind of a video style that I haven't done yet. And so I thought some of you might enjoy that. I know I've got some family and friends on here. You might be curious what I do on a Saturday. So this morning I slept in. It is actually, let's see, well, that's the timer. That doesn't do you much good. It's a little after 9 now. I got up about 8:45 and started breakfast. So I have a breakfast casserole going in the oven and got lots of things going on with eggs today. I had already bought eggs to stock up because of the prices on eggs. So when I caught a sale, I stocked up. Then my neighbors that have chickens brought me 4 dozen eggs yesterday. So I've got lots of eggs, which I'm not complaining. That's really cool that they did that. That's super sweet. And so we're just trying to use up the eggs that we already had, and then we can start using up the ones that they brought us. So I've got breakfast casserole in the oven that uses eggs. I've got eggs going in the Instapot to do hard-boiled eggs. That way we can use them up for tuna fish today for me. And then my son likes to eat hard-boiled eggs. And then I've also made some chocolate chip cookie dough with eggs this morning. And so once the breakfast casserole comes out, then I will get the chocolate chip cookies going. So husband and son are washing cars this morning. And the plan after breakfast and getting all the cookies done is I have some plants that I need to replant on the patio. So that'll be the next thing that we do. But first I have, let's see, 6.5 minutes approximately until breakfast is ready, or until I can check it and see if it's ready. The thing with breakfast casserole is it's not always done when it's supposed to be done. This hair is something else, y'all. I'm fixing to go fix my hair, don't worry. But I've got about 2 minutes left on the Instapot for the eggs because I do the 5-5-5 method. So I pressure cook them for 5 minutes. I let them natural release for 5 minutes, and then I put them in ice bath for 5 minutes. So as soon as those get done, I can release the pressure and move it to the ice, and I'm going to go get dressed for the day and get my hair done and all that good stuff. Then I'll come back and show you the breakfast casserole and kind of what I'm doing with all of these eggs. And then we'll get started on planting outside. So I'll see y'all back here probably about 10 minutes, maybe. I'm still sleepy, so I'll see y'all shortly. All right, guys, so I'm back. It's been about 10 minutes. The breakfast casserole is still not done in the oven, which I am not surprised by. I follow a recipe every single time, and every single time it is never done. And so I'm kind of scared to like increase the heat on it, that it would cook too fast and it would end up burning. So we're just gonna let it cook until it's cooked. It's fine. I'm the only one up in the house anyways. The other 2 are still out washing cars and the other one's still asleep. So no one's in here like barking for breakfast or anything like that. So I've got you set up on the tripod now. And what I'm gonna do is go ahead and kind of shift you to the island view. And then I'll just talk to you while I'm doing the things that I'm doing and getting things prepped and everything. And then I'll show you things as they come out of the oven and stuff. And then after that, we'll go outside and we'll get working on the plants. So that's gonna kind of be our morning plan. I've got a lot of other things to accomplish today as well. I did put my hair back. My hair is coming back in really thick and really curly. And when I brushed it this morning, it went like poofed way out. And so, yeah, it's too hot for that. So we're gonna stick with the ponytail. I thought I might leave it down today because it's funny because I always had curly hair, and then when I had my C-section with my daughter, it went pretty straight, and it's been like that ever since. And after all of my surgeries last year, now my hair is coming back in super curly. So I was gonna leave it down because I thought it would look really cute, but it was just, yeah, once I finger combed it, and then especially once I brushed it, it just poofed way out. So we're just gonna tie it back. All right, guys, so I'm gonna get you shifted over to the island and take a look at what we're doing this morning. So the first thing I'm gonna do is kind of clean off this island. I'm just giving you a peek, like this is real life. As you can see, nothing's been cleaned around here this morning. And so I've still got the Instapot out from making the hard-boiled eggs that we're gonna peel here in just a minute. So I'm just gonna take this pot of water out and get it poured out in the sink. which is over here behind you, so you can't see that, but that's okay. That's what's going on. And then I'm just going to put the pot back in here for now and unplug it and let everything cool down. Then I'm just gonna wipe out my Instapot and I'm gonna put it away. And I do not wash my Instapot every time I use it. If I'm just boiling water or boiling eggs in it, I'm not going to bother to do that every time. These are homemade corn tortillas. They really need to be used today if we're going to use them. So I'll leave those out for whoever wants them as a snack. This is like a snack my mom brought my husband. She had never seen these before. I'd never seen them before. Little Debbie cookies and cream brownies. I'm just gonna stick that in the pantry. Daddy can get that whenever he wants it. These are salt and pepper shakers. We don't normally use these in the kitchen. These are like, we keep those for when we're grilling outside. So these can be put where they belong, just over here on the cart. And of course, like, school's over, so ice packs, we don't need those again until the fall. Axton does go to karate camp in the summer, and our daughter will have band camp this summer, so we'll probably use those a lot. Dog treats, dog's not even up yet. We don't need the dog treats out. Paper towels are always handy to have around, but I'm just gonna grab a couple off here to wipe down my counter. This was a card I got in the mail the other day, like a Hallmark card. I was like, ooh, who sent me a Hallmark card? That's really nice. It was from Costco, just reminding me that they sure would like me to renew my membership. So, haven't decided about that yet. In fact, I've been looking up online because I thought it would be something viewers might be interested in, trying to find a discount grocery store in my area. I have not had any luck with that per se yet. I have found a couple online, and I just splattered my shirt, so hopefully that's water. I'm gonna be really sad if it's anything else. Hope it's just water from the Instapot. Anyways, discount grocery stores in my area. There aren't any in my town. In Fort Worth, there is a discount, like Mrs. Baird's outlet that I go to sometimes. And I did find a couple listed in like Arlington and Dallas, but the reviews on them aren't very good. Getting a sip of water, sorry guys. And so I'm not sure that I will even bother trying them. I mean, I'm not gonna drive a long ways out of the way to go somewhere that may not even have anything. Now, I'm not saying if I'm going through Fort Worth, which I do sometimes, or I'm going through Arlington, which I do sometimes, I might be tempted to go try it. What I'm more tempted to try is in Dallas, we have a Chef's grocery store, which is open to the public, where you can get like chef cooking supplies and like large quantity ingredients and things. And so I'm more interested in trying that actually than I am any of the others. So all I'm gonna do is peel my eggs. Oh, I need to get my little bucket over here. I'm saving the shells today. I've got just a little tin I'm putting them in because I've read that you could put crunched up eggshells in your plants and it helps them like grow better. It like feeds the plants. So since I'm replanting some of my plants today and I was gonna put in feed for all of my plants, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and try some of this crunched up egg too, just to see if it actually works. So all I'm gonna do right now is just sit here and peel these eggs. So I'll just kind of talk to you while I'm doing that. I've never done like a talk with me video or like a hang out with me for the day type video or any of those type of things. So this is new for my channel. I got in my first 2 textbooks for fall. I'm starting to UNT in the fall. I wrapped up my 3rd associate's degree this spring at TCC and graduated with my associate in business. And I'm now going to UNT. They are one of only a handful of schools that offered a fully online pathway for a bachelor's degree that I wanted. And so I am starting to UNT August 29th. I would have liked to have taken a summer class, but they just didn't allow a summer class in that program for transfer students. So I could take one next summer, but I couldn't take one this summer. So it's okay. We'll enjoy the semester off and then get back to it in the fall. So I'm actually going to take 6 classes in the fall and 6 classes in the spring. And it's actually, the semesters broke up into 2 8-week semesters. And so I'm actually only taking 3 classes at a time. So I'm not taking all 6 of those at the same time, I'm taking 3 at a time. And so I've had my advising meeting for the fall. They've okayed my schedule, all that good stuff. I am fully registered and just waiting for it to begin. So far, books have only been put online for 3 of my classes. One of my classes is going to require no books, and one requires 2 books. So I've already ordered those, and like I said, they're here. So my plan is to start reading those this summer and just get ahead on the reading part. That buys me more time to do other things in the class when it gets here. And so one thing about this online program is they do try to make it very affordable as far as books and materials go, and way more affordable than like your standard college books. So I ordered both of my books online. One of them was $17.99 brand new. The other was $14.99 brand new. So that's like a huge savings. If you've ever bought college textbooks, you know how, I mean, usually you're looking at $100 to $150 per book. So when I saw the prices, I was like, oh my gosh, yes, I love that. And they did tell me, like, one of the questions I asked before signing up for this program was like, should I expect standard textbook cost, or, you know, how should I expect that to be since this is an all online program? And they said some classes wouldn't even require books, and the ones that did would be cost effective. And so I can definitely say so far that it is sticking true to what they said. So we just have to hope that that continues. So if I am able to do 6 classes per semester, which they said if that gets to be too much, just to let them know, and they'll back me down a class, I will actually graduate with my bachelor's degree in the spring. So I really want to stick with those 6 classes because I want to get done. I'm 41 years old, for those of you that don't know. And so I'm not looking to stay in school until I'm 60. I want to get done and move on. But I do also want to finish what I started, and I want to show my kids that it's never too late to go back and get done what you want to do in life. So, you know, I'm happy with the path my life has taken. I don't want anyone to feel that I'm not. But I do have goals. You know, I still want to do things. So still want to move up in my career, different things. So then the other thing is, as long as you finish the online degree program there, then you are eligible to do the online master's degree program. So I've got to start, I have already started exploring my options as far as which master's degree I would be interested in. And I've narrowed it down to 4. 2 would work really well in the current field that I'm in. For those that don't know, I'm in oil and gas. But 2 would move me outside of that. And I'm not sure which direction I want to go yet, because with working in oil and gas, there's always a chance of layoffs, different things like that. I was lucky in 2020 when the market all crashed around the virus that I was not affected, but I could have easily been. Lost a lot of good coworkers, a lot of friends to that one. So some of them luckily have been brought back, but a lot have not. And so I just, I don't know. I don't know if I want my whole like master's degree and everything to revolve around hoping that this industry stays vibrant and, you know, continues. I've got a long time left to work, so I'm just not sure. I don't know. The other pathway would lead me very far away from that, and it would be something that is always going to be there and always going to be secure. So there's that, but then there's also, you know, not as much potential for growth and not as much potential financially. So I don't know. Haven't made a decision yet. I'm gonna pour out this water from these eggs. So I don't know yet, guys, what I want to do as far as the master's degree. But luckily I have a year to decide as of right now. So just gonna give it some thought and see what we think here. So I am gonna go ahead and use up a couple of these eggs. I wanna make some tuna fish to have for myself. For those that don't know, I had gastric sleeve surgery, or VSG as it's called, back in March of 2021, March 17th, 2021. I have lost almost 100 pounds. So I've gone from 243 pounds to some days I weigh 146, but I'm just gonna be honest, most days I weigh 147. So almost 100 pounds. And then I had some plastic surgery done November of last year. You can probably see the scars maybe on the back of my arm if I tilt them just right. This one's actually pretty light. This one is a little more noticeable right there. But I had my arms done and I had my stomach done. I would honestly say, like, I'm not 1000% happy with those results, but I'm way happier than I was before I had it done. So I guess I just have to learn to live with that. But so I do like to have plenty of options around to try to get in as much protein a day as I can. I have not done a video yet about my VSG process. I might do that. I've had some people request that I do that. And I'm seriously considering it. Okay, I will say that. I'm seriously considering it. My only concern with doing that is people that have had this surgery can be really vicious and mean about judging other people who have had the surgery and what they eat and how they do things. And I'm just not here for that. Like, my doctor and my dietitian are very proud of me and what I'm doing. And I don't do everything by the book, because we found that certain things, there's my timer for my casserole. Let's see how it's doing. It's getting closer. I think we'll give it like another 7 minutes. My doctor, like I said, is very proud of me. My dietitian's very proud of me, but we found lots of things that don't work for my body that work for other people who have had surgery. I developed some insensitivities after surgery that don't necessarily allow me to eat exactly like everyone else who's had surgery does. And it pains me on the groups how fast they are to judge what other people are eating, how fast they are to judge, oh my gosh, you had a slice of bread, or that was not sugar-free, or this or that. And they don't ever stop to think that we are not all 100% the same. And we are all on, I mean, we're all on the same journey, but we're all different. And maybe what works for you doesn't work for the next person. And so it just kind of breaks my heart. And I'm just not here for the negativity in my life. I had enough negativity in my life before I did this. I didn't do this so that people could continue to be negative in my life. So I don't know. I'm gonna do it. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm gonna do it. Y'all have requested it, and I am going to do it because I think, you know, your story can be helpful to other people. But with that being said, I just want you to know that if people come for me in that video, then I'll probably have to shut off comments on it or something. I'll have to do something, because I'm just not here for the negativity and the disrespect and the hate that people like to spread. And I don't know why people have to be that way. I don't get any joy out of being ugly to people that are trying to better their lives, and hopefully none of you do either. So I guess that's all I really have to say about that, is just be kind when I post the video, because if you're not, then we're not going to talk about it anymore. And I would like to be a voice, you know, for people that are interested in learning more. And so with that being said, it'll happen. I just don't know when. So I've just kind of been thinking about what all to include in that video. So if you've got anything that you think would be helpful to people, let me know. And, you know, maybe those are the type of things I can focus on you know, besides the why I had it done and the results, let me know what your questions are, you know, that would be good. So, breakfast casserole, looking good. I'm gonna pull it out of the oven and we are going to see if it's ready. It's a little crispy on the edges, and that's how it always gets when it's done. So that's looking good. What I like to do is just take a knife and kind of cut it in the center and see if it's still real jiggly or if it seems to be pretty set. I think it's pretty set. So we're just gonna let this cool down because it's super hot. We're gonna leave the oven on because we're going to make those cookies. So to this tuna fish, I'm gonna go cut up an apple. We're gonna add an apple to the tuna fish. I like to do Granny Smith, just green apple in my tuna fish. That's what I like. I know some people prefer red apple, and there's only like a million different kinds of apples, Honeycrisp, Gala, all that different stuff. But I do Granny Smith, and that's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna turn off the camera for a minute. I'm gonna cut up this apple, add it to the tuna fish, and get it put in the fridge. And then we will start on chocolate chip cookies, and we'll do some more talking. So I'll be back in just a couple minutes. All right, so I thought in this video I'd go ahead and tell you about this breakfast casserole. One of my friends brought this to work one day for a meeting, and I've been making it ever since for my family. It is so easy and so delicious. So I like to make it in this pan, this type of pan, just so I can toss it at the end. Of course, you don't have to do that. It just may vary your cooking times quite a bit depending on what type of pan you use. All you need is a thing of crescent dough. First, spray the pan with some sort of non-stick cooking spray. Put the crescent dough in the bottom. Pinch up all the edges, everything, so that it's not all gonna, the mixture's not gonna leak through the crescent dough. Then what I do is I buy like the little cubed up ham, and I spread a little bit of ham on it, and then I cook up some sausage. In this case, I use Whataburger sausage. Sprinkle it over. You're gonna whisk together 6 eggs and 1/4 cup of either half and half, or I just used milk, no big deal. Pour it on top, and then sprinkle the whole thing with cheese. I think the original recipe I had said mozzarella and cheddar. I don't do that anymore. I just do the cheddar cheese. So then you bake it in the oven. I kept it covered for the first 25 minutes, and then it's still very liquidy. Take that off, and then I think I ended up cooking it about another 25 minutes. And that's what it looks like, and it's delicious. So I'm gonna stop the video here. I'm gonna cut this up. I guess I could cut the first piece so that y'all can see what it looks like. And then I'm gonna have breakfast. The rest that are outside doing cars and stuff, they can have breakfast when they get done. But I'm gonna go ahead and cut me a piece. I'm ready to eat breakfast. And if you ever cut it and it's still runny, it's okay. Just put it back in the oven. I had to do that the first time because I trusted the cooking ingredients, and when I cut into it, it was still very runny, and I was like, well, that's not gonna work. But there's what it looks like. It is really delicious. It is really simple to make. It's got a lot of protein in it. It's gonna be a great breakfast. So I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna eat breakfast, and then I'm gonna come back and we're gonna get started on chocolate chip cookies. So I'll see you then. I just wanted to add real quick, before it gets loud in here because the husband and son are fixing to come in and eat theirs. Normally I just use a normal thing of crescent dough. This time I used the honey butter crescent dough because they were out of the regular. Oh my gosh, y'all, it takes it up a whole nother level. So you can use plain crescent dough. It's gonna be delicious. This is even better with the honey butter. So, and I forgot to add salt and pepper this time, and it's delicious. So I think that honey butter crescent dough is what really is the difference. So just wanted to let you know that might be a little tip for your breakfast casserole, is use the honey butter crescent dough. All right, guys, so I've been making the cookies. My husband and son came in to eat breakfast. They wanted to watch YouTube videos in the living room. I didn't want to get tagged for like copyright violation or anything like that. So as you can see, they're coming out really nice. I'm baking them for 10 minutes at a time. And I've got the 3rd dozen in the oven, and probably have enough here to do like maybe 4 more cookies. I do use my little cookie scoop that I got for like Mother's Day sometime, makes them nice and uniform. So we're gonna finish up these cookies and then we're gonna go outside and get started on planting. Say hi, Axton.
Hi.
So Axton and I are out here on the patio and we are gonna work on repotting some plants. Right, Axton? Sound good?
Yes.
So we are kind of doing like a little mini garden this year, just in some pots and stuff. And then next year, we're gonna get serious and do like a whole like raised garden area in our backyard. But we weren't ready to try that yet for this year, so that'll be a next year project. So for this year, we're primarily doing some tomatoes and jalapenos and salsa peppers.
And growing eggplant.
No, we're not growing eggplants.
Why didn't you
Sweet pepper plants. Sweet pepper plants. But we also are doing, I'm gonna take off these glasses, you can't really see them. We are doing some, we have a lemon tree and a lime tree. And those are like long-term projects. I don't know if you've ever thought about doing a lemon or a lime plant, but they take several years to get big enough to produce like lemons and limes.
I smell tomatoes.
But we needed to repot them into some bigger pots. And then the smaller pots, we're gonna replant a couple of other things that we got. So this is our little lemon plant here. We're gonna take him out and put him on this one. And then this is our lime plant. And we're gonna take our lime plant out and put it in the other one. If I can get it to come out of this pot that's in, that doesn't wanna come out.
Oh, it's seeds in there.
We get it to come out.
You're never gonna let this grow. It's not gonna grow.
It's gonna grow. Okay, so we got our lemon and our lime plants out of their original container.
Oh, nice. We got a lot of roots.
Yep, got lots of roots. And now what's important though is that we need to get dirt all the way up on these. And I don't think we have enough dirt to do that. So we're probably gonna have to go buy some dirt before we can finish this. I thought I would have plenty of dirt left in this one bag that I bought earlier this year. But I'm beginning to think that I do not have enough dirt. I mean, I know I don't have enough dirt. Just sitting here doing this part, I can tell there's not going to be enough dirt to do all of this. And that's okay. That's part of why we're doing this on the weekend, because we have time. We can go to Home Depot or Lowe's and
What about Target?
get some more dirt. Well, Target's going to be later. Target doesn't sell dirt and fertilizer and stuff like what we need. So yeah, we don't have enough dirt for this, and that's okay. So I'm
Yeah,
gonna,
we do.
no, we don't have enough dirt.
We have
So
to
we're going
get-
to stop the video here in a second. We're gonna go get some more dirt. But one thing I want to do just before I forget is I wanted to put some of this eggshell in the dirt. It's supposed to be good for getting just added calcium into your plant. So I thought we would put a little eggshell in with our lemon and lime plants and see if it does anything. They're just testing it. And we're gonna put some plant food in there
Daddy
too.
can't come in the video anymore.
He can come in the video if he wants to. We're fixing to have to run to Home Depot or Lowe's. We do not have enough dirt to replant these. Do you want to go with us?
Sure.
So we're gonna go get probably 2 bags of dirt so we have plenty for the rest of this season. And then we're gonna come back and we're gonna plant. We have a bell pepper plant and a tomato plant that we're gonna replant into these buckets when we get back. And then we're gonna finish planting our lime and our lemon plants when we get back as well. So I'm gonna stop the video there and we're gonna get up and we're gonna head to Lowe's. How about that, Axton?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll be back. All right, guys, so you've seen our little farm that we're growing in our backyard, our little potted garden. And next up, I actually have a spa appointment. My husband got me a spa package back at Christmas, and so today is my next monthly visit on that. I am going to be getting a 1-hour massage, which is great, and then a 30-minute facial. And then I added in a new treatment this time that's a hot oil scalp and hair treatment. And so I thought, I'm growing lots of new baby hairs from after my surgeries. I lost a lot of hair. It's coming back. So I just thought it would be a great thing to add to kind of hydrate the scalp, hydrate the hair. So we'll see how that goes. I've never done that before, so that's going to be new today. So I've got like 20 minutes till my spa appointment. Just had a tuna fish sandwich for lunch. Everyone else is eating leftover hamburgers and hot dogs from when we grilled out the other day. So I guess I need to lay something down for dinner, right? And I'm gonna head to my spa appointment, and then I will be back and we're gonna do dinner, and then we'll see where the rest of the day takes us. So the afternoon took us to quite a few places to look for more plants, which wasn't the plan, but hey, that's cool, right? Yeah, talking to Axton. We like our plants and they're making us very happy. So anything that releases those endorphins and makes you happy, and the food will be good for us down the road. So next up, we gotta learn how to can, right, Axton?
Yeah.
Once all this stuff comes in, we gotta learn how to can. We want to can some salsa, homemade salsa. We want to can like sliced jalapenos, sliced banana peppers, and then we want to can up, what was I thinking? What else is there that we're growing right now? I guess that's it, how we want to can it. Like sliced jalapenos for like nachos, sliced the banana peppers for like Mississippi pot roast, and then making our own salsa. So that, oh, and the pickles. We're going to have to learn how to make our own pickles and can those. So, or jar them, can them, whatever you want to call it. We want to make, stop Axton, dill pickles and bread and butter pickles for sure. So anyways, that's it for right now. I'm going to head to the spa. Tell everybody bye, Axton.
And
Tell them bye.
Bye.
Say see you later. All right, we'll see you later after the spa appointment, guys. Bye. All right, so it is 5:50 on Saturday. I just got home from the spa, had a facial, you can kind of tell. Got a hot oil scalp treatment, so that's still in my hair. I can wash it later this evening or tomorrow, whenever I want to do that. The longer I leave it in, the more hydrating it will be. And a 1-hour massage. So I'm feeling nice and relaxed. It's a little later than I thought I was going to get home, so I'm not quite sure what we're going to plan for dinner. But at least I'm nice and relaxed. I'm not stressed out. I'm feeling good. So we're going to go in, see what the fam bam is up to, and what we're going to do for dinner. That's the question of the night. So let you know here in a minute. I also picked up at the spa this Stone Crop Hydrating Mist. She used this a couple of times to wipe down my face with, and it was just very hydrating and very calming, and so I decided to pick that up. So I picked that up, and looks like we got a tomato plant down. Let's fix that real quick. We don't want our tomatoes to die. So yeah, I did get that at the spa. I don't normally buy any of their recommended products, but this is one I particularly asked about because I did enjoy it, so I'll get a lot of use out of that one. So today has gone about how all days have. We've been to Lowe's to get dirt, and I went ahead and picked up 2 more planting pots there. Then we went to Atwood's, and I added 2 more plants to my collection. I got another tomato plant and a sweet banana pepper plant. And now we're at our local place called The Greenery, looking for even more plants. So as you can see, we're at a local nursery here in Waxahachie. This is called The Greenery. We've already been to Lowe's and got a few things there, been to Atwood's and got a few things there. So now we're just kind of out roaming around at The Greenery, seeing what they have. We're thinking about redoing our front flower beds. We don't want to continue to put mulch in. We're thinking about putting lava rock or river rock or something like that in our flower beds. So we kind of came by to see what their type of pricing was on that. The Greenery also does auctions occasionally, so we're gonna check and see when the next auction is. But I mean, they've got plants, trees, signs, fountains, just all sorts of antiques here. There's all sorts of things that you can look at. Those boxwoods, I know what those are. So anyways, that's kind of what we're out doing right now. It's already getting hot here in Texas. It's nice and warm. But I just thought I'd give you a peek of what we're doing. We stopped here. Next up, we are headed back to Atwood's because I forgot. I have 2 pots that I was growing sweet peppers in, and I don't know if it's the heat, over watering. I'm not sure what happened. They did not grow like anything else did, and so I'm going to empty those pots out today and go ahead and replant something else in them. I'm thinking I'm going to pick up a sweet banana pepper, and I'm not sure yet for the other one what I'll get yet. I've already planted the other ones that I was showing you earlier. It's gotten a little windy here today, and so my tripod kept falling over. I didn't want my phone to get damaged, so I went ahead and planted those, and I'll show you those here in just a little while. But just thought I'd kind of give you a peek at what the greenery's like. And we also have another place here in town called Roland's Nursery, so we may end up checking it out sometime as well. Lots of roses in, but yeah, that's it for right now. I have not seen any good already started growing like fruit and vegetable plants here like they have at Atwood's. So yeah, I'm not going to end up picking up anything here for my pots. I'm just going to head back over to Atwood's, and like I said, I'm going to get another sweet banana pepper, and then I'm just going to look and see what they have for the other one. We have neighbors that bring us eggs. Like, they showed up yesterday and brought us 4 dozen eggs. So I want to make sure we have plenty of stuff that when I make salsa or jar peppers or stuff later this year, that we can share that love back with them. So that's kind of the plan, making sure we have enough for everybody. So that's it, guys. That's the greenery, and I'll be back with you here in a little while, see what we get up to next. Okay, guys, so I am in line at Taco Casa for dinner. It's kind of like a Taco Bell, but better, I guess is how I would describe it. Unfortunately, their lobby's not open today after 3. I guess they have an employee shortage going on, so I'm sitting in the drive-thru line, literally just sitting. That's why I'm talking to you. I went ahead and went by the bank, had some money to put in the bank. I went to the little pantry here in town and donated some food items there. Got laundry waiting in the dryer for when I get home. Dishes are done, ready to come out of the dishwasher so that the rest of the dishes can go in. It's been a really productive day. We're sitting at 6:28 p.m. Don't know what else we're gonna get done today. We'll see. But yeah, so that's kind of what I've been up to. Just trying to take you through my whole day with me as much as I can. And so I've got oil everywhere. So this oil treatment, like, it doesn't look so oily in my hair, but like my neck's covered in oil, my hands, every time I touch anything, get covered in oil. Luckily, from what she said, it is a water soluble oil, so it shouldn't stain any clothes or anything, so I'm not too concerned about it, but I'm very oily. So she said just to leave it on as long as I could this evening, take a shower whenever I wanted to. So I think after dinner I'm gonna go ahead and take a shower. I'm not big on going to bed with wet hair, so I mean, it's gonna be wet. My hair is very thick and it's gonna be wet. I mean, it was still wet when I took it down this morning in spots, so this is gonna be wet, but it'll be better the sooner I get it washed and towel dried for a little while. So I don't have a blow dryer. That's something maybe to invest in down the road sometime, is a blow dryer. But anyways, I'm still sitting here at Taco Casa. Looks like I have probably about 7 more cars in front of me. So I didn't lay anything down for dinner. That was kind of my bad. And my original thought was that I would just throw some frozen chicken in the Instapot with some green salsa type stuff, salsa verde type stuff, and just do green chicken tacos. My family likes those, but it was so late by the time I got out of the spa. It was already almost 6, so I just kind of thought, I'll just pick up dinner But I had no idea that the lobby was closed and everything was going to take a long time. But that's okay. They'll live. So, anyways, it's been a nice, busy Saturday. And Gracie spilt something on her keyboard, so we had to clean up that disaster in her room. Keyboard's still outside as far as I know. She needs to get that brought back in and put back together. Axton and Daddy were playing video games when I left, so I'm sure they will still be playing video games when I get back. And that's about it. That's all I know that's going on right this minute. I do have 2 videos I need to film tomorrow. I'm not going to get to them today. I do have my next Stitch Fix box came in the mail, as well as my first Wannable box came in the mail. So I'll try to get those hopefully both filmed tomorrow and Monday, since I'm out of work Monday. I have some family coming over Monday for lunch, so I'm going to be making a homemade lunch for that. So I'll get the videos filmed in the next couple of days. You'll see them go live in the next week and a half, somewhere in there. This, I believe, is Stitch Fix box 6. I believe it's 6. And this will be my first Wannable box. And then if you've ever heard of Nadine West, I just did a review of Nadine West, and it's on my YouTube channel, so you can go check it out and see what I thought of that and what you think of it. So anyways, I'm gonna leave you here. I'm still probably 6 cars in line, and I think I deserve a sweet tea for sitting so patiently in this line to take my family Mexican food tonight. So I will talk to y'all later. We'll see if we get anything accomplished after dinner. If I do, I'll make sure to bring you along. So see you in a bit.